it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Welcome. I want to touch on forgiveness. I really feel like it is what the collective is being asked to do right now, purging, clearing, and releasing some sort of forgiveness. It is that card comes out multiple times daily. So it is something that's happening. Not to mention that um, this message came to me at 1:30 in the morning and woke me up. So, um, and unfortunately, I didn't write it down. I was being stubborn and just didn't want to actually turn on the light and write it down. And I wish I had now. But hopefully, this will come across and it'll make sense. That's what I'm hoping for. So, forgiveness. Sometimes it's easier to do for certain situations and people than it is for others. And sometimes you think you've already forgiven someone and then realize when something just kind of happens, or I mean you think you forgave them, and then you realize I'm still got something there, right? So, I think that is actually what that second one where you're kind of like, "Oh, I'm good." And then there's a deep-rooted forgiveness that hadn't actually taken place yet. I feel like that is what this is about. So, um, this isn't, I don't think this is anything new, but there's the basics of forgiveness, right? That you don't blame the person, you blame the action. And so there's that. And then there is the fact that every person that brings you drama or something that you need to forgive, um, they are meant to be here in your life to give you a message or to make you learn some lesson. I don't know what it is about every single one of my videos, but this little guy likes to be on the camera, I think. Hi. Hi. But not right now. Thank you. Sorry. Anyway, so they're here to give you a message or a lesson, right? So if we were to, and we are meant, our soul is meant to learn how to overcome that lesson by forgiveness, right? So if we look at that and then we go into move that into some another, I can't talk. Think of that. Then you imagine how, if you believe that we're all connected, which we are, through soul families, soul mates, best friends. I mean, it's like we are connected. Anyone you have a deep connection with, they are part of your soul family, and also people who you just kind of meet, click with, and then never see again. They're part of some part of your soul family from a past life. We're all connected, and we all have signed up to come and teach each other lessons every lifetime. So, that being said, oh, I didn't even know that was on. Sorry, guys. Um, um, what else? The channeled messages. If we feel that that person is meant to be with that for us, and let's say they're your best friend in this life, but they did something that is pretty much unforgivable. At least you think your 3D self, your ego self, thinks that. You need to figure out, okay, by the way, they're not evil. they are a beautiful soul, because everyone here is a beautiful soul. We sometimes don't make good choices, and we don't act appropriately, right? And it causes others pain. So, but that doesn't mean that our soul was meant to come here and be that way. No, our actions were supposed to come here and be that way. So we need to acknowledge that let's say best friend, and I'm just using that as an example because it's easy. Everyone has a best friend, right? So, but the channeled message is that since we're all connected, we all came here at some point in all of our lives. So maybe this life they came as your best friend. Well, one way of looking at that person who you're having a really hard time forgiving is that could have been in a past life. That same soul that is in your best friend right now could have been your child from a past life. And that thought process as a parent, to then look at that, your best friend, and think, wow, you at one point, I loved you so much as a child, which is a whole different love. You would never want to hurt your child like maybe you might a best friend, because you're making poor choices when you react to somebody in a bad manner, right? So that was the channel message basically. If we were to acknowledge that we are all connected, then take away the actions, but also, and just look at the soul as being still just the soul. It has nothing to do with anything else other than just to be here and learn and to love. I mean, that's it. That is what a soul is meant to be here for. So if you were to look at this person who you may have a very hard time forgiving, but if you imagine that maybe they are your parent or they are your child from a past life, and imagining that you wouldn't want to waste any more time being angry with them or not forgiving them for something that is so 3D. I mean, it's just of this world. Hopefully that'll help someone out there with a perspective of how maybe it might make it easier to forgive when you look at them and don't look at just that face of what you think that person is within this lifetime, but look at them as who they could have been to you in a previous lifetime. And to expand on that, in a previous lifetime, you might have been just as cruel to that person. So, I mean, there's perspective in that too. Just open your heart and try to look at it in a different way, and hopefully that will help with forgiveness. And so I hope this helps someone. I know it helped me. Well, that was about it, really. So I hope you guys do well, and take care. And thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, please reach out, and take care. Bye.